What's up everyone, Nick here with my review for Legends of Tomorrow Season 2 Episode 4. This one was titled Abominations. Now, obviously from the get-go we know of this episode that it's actually the Legends going back to the Civil War, Mississippi in 1863, and they have to actually fight against zombies due to an outbreak of a future sort of infection. And that's pretty much the main plot of the episode. However, there's a very interesting subplot that's going on that actually has to do with very topical subjects, of obviously during the 1800s there was slavery and that sort of thing, and it was just a very difficult time through America, a very just terrible time in our history. And really this episode just took all those themes and had them head on. It was actually really cool to see Jax get a lot of screen time this episode, and Vixen, who had a very big role in the episode as well. But like I said, it was definitely felt like Jax's episode, apart from the cutaways to what Sarah and Nate were working on with General Ulysses Grant in fighting the zombie outbreak. Now obviously, speaking of zombies, towards the beginning of the episode, the reason that they're actually encountered the zombies is because they came across a guy named Henry Scott who was tasked with stealing some Confederate plans and battle movements in terms of troop stuff and giving it to the North, and he's actually killed off, and Jax has to kind of pose and go as him undercover into this plantation. Now during that initial encounter with the zombies, Mick is actually infected and he's stayed on the ship because he's trying to figure out how to stop the infection. Now Ray Palmer is actually able to synthesize an antidote, but it actually has a very slow effect on him because Mick is still running rampant across the ship and terrorizing Ray and Stein while they're on the ship. And I actually really enjoyed that little tiny subplot throughout the episode, just because I thought it was a really fun kind of throwback to some kind of horror movie, old zombie movies and stuff, where the characters don't know when the creature's going to come out from some sort of compartment or whatever. It was just a very dark, moody atmosphere on the Wave Rider, and that was kind of fun to watch. But overall for this episode, I actually very much enjoyed it. It was, like I said, kind of like a takeaway from, what the Legends' main plot is to stop these time aberrations. Sure, they're stopping the zombie infection, but this was a surprisingly poignant episode that actually dealt with some very real topics that were relevant to that time period. So overall, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. I very much enjoyed it, and it was really cool seeing the whole zombie angle too explored on the show, because it really reminded me of the Night of the Hawks episode from season 1, where they had to fight those weird zombified winged creatures that were being tested on from the Hawk meteorite. It was sort of in line with that kind of story. So overall, be sure to leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. What did you guys think of the episode, and what were some of the highlights that stuck out to you this episode? Also, if you guys are new to the channel and you like this video, subscribe for more content and like this. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you guys next week.